we all know someone just hollering at you with no more threat whatsoever can't shoot them, and almost certainly cannot pull your gun on them. Can you holler back, "Hey, I've got a gun, go away"?
Well, that is going to be a use of force, right? So, and most places, verbal threats alone do not justify a self-defense response. In order to start at that lowest level in the use of force continuum, I'm armed, I'll use it if I have to, get out of here. Just make sure there's something, like, I like to think of it as words plus, right? So that person who's hollering at you, it's okay, they are, they're yelling at me, maybe now they're yelling a threat. Maybe now they've changed their body posture and it looks like something, they've moved to a defensive posture, an offensive posture, they're going to come do something. Maybe they take a step towards me. Words plus one is when your use of force continuum starts.
Yeah, we see that pop up in state after state, that using force or deadly force is never justified in response to verbal provocation alone. That's the sticks and stones may break my bones rule, right? Can't use force or deadly force in response to verbal threats alone, but verbal threat plus, and it could be, you need to be able to articulate this, because at the end of the day, you're going to have to persuade a jury that what you did was reasonable and immediately necessary under the circumstances. And so if it's only, verbal provocation or verbal threats, that alone is probably not going to be sufficient. So you have to be certain that, your conduct, that you're doing it to defend yourself at the end of the day. And so words plus something else.
Right. I'm about to come over there and I'm about to do this thing to you. Very different with that present ability to act than me just yelling at you about, something that's offensive, right? A&M sucks, that's going to offend Richard. And, that's not enough for Richard to say that again, I've got my gun on me, right? So.
Got it. Okay, so they can holler at you, but you cannot holler back that you have a gun.
You cannot be a holler back girl unless there is a plus one. Yes, that's correct.
Well, and the one other thing that I'll add to is juries don't like, they love this, and there's no better term. We use the term innocence. They like this person who's just and I say this probably every single live stream, they like this innocent person beat bopping along and they're forced to respond to a threat. That's what they like. They don't like it whenever, a person takes a step and then you increase the threat by and just you keep working the person up. They don't like that building momentum or that building threat, that escalation of the event. And because juries are going to hold it against you. They want you to be the cool, calm, collected person that's trying to de-escalate, that's trying to avoid confrontation. And when they see someone just egging someone on, you take something, and this happens, it happens, where maybe a use of force may have been justified, or maybe that verbal threat in the example would have been justified. But because it keeps getting escalated, it ends in someone dying, then they're really not going to like that.
Yeah.